And we're live. Welcome, everybody. Let's let it kick in. Looks like we've got a few people joining. Australian Lego fan, hello. Here we go. Here we go, guys. The AT-DP. All right, hold on. Let me. There we go. Okay, I was double in. Awesome. It sounds like Barracuda Bay is on the way. That is fantastic. Congratulations. That is amazing. I am really jealous. So I've been wanting the Pirate 3-in-1, but I just saw Shy Slippery Bricks. What's happening? Welcome. I just saw Shy Time is My Time. He did the where you buy two of the Pirate 3-in-1, put them together to make a bigger ship, and it just looks fantastic. The detailing is crazy good. He put it next to the Barracuda Bay, and it's still, even with two 3-in-1s, the Barracuda Bay is like twice the size. So it's amazing. All right. So I am going to crack into the AT-DP. I'll try to actually do some building. I may be delayed on some of the chat. I've tried last time I tried to build the X-wing. I got all the technique wrong inside, so it was pretty messed up. Yeah, that's right, Australian. You were gonna build it a couple different times, and then finally were able to get it. So that's awesome. But I've been holding on to this one for a little while. This will wrap up for my Monday night Microfighter Monday. It will wrap up Series 3, so I'm really excited about that. This is set number 75130. So, little story. I'll probably tell this again on Microfighter Monday. But the story on this is that right when I started buying sets for my kids, they were getting into, and they're just old enough for Lego. I wasn't collecting Star Wars. I remember seeing this set and thinking that it looked kind of ugly, and I was like, I'll just pass. So I passed on this set. I also passed on the Ghost. So of course, years later, now I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I miss? What did I screw up? So luckily I got a decent deal on it, but I did have to, with shipping, I think pay over $20 on a $10 set. So that's why if there's sets out there that you're thinking of getting, and it's Lego, definitely get it on sale, get it when you can, and that way you can save a lot of money later. But then again, it's good to know that there's eBay is even out there to help us when we miss sets. So I was really excited to get that one. So I'm going to get cracking, and let me know what you guys are building tonight in the chat. Oh, and I'm also sponsored by Goose Island tonight. I will be needing this. Hope everything's good, Slippery Bricks. There we go. This is an awesome box too, by the way. We'll have to test out if it can actually do that. Also, earlier this week, I think the cockpit might actually work for this chicken. You guys probably saw the videos, but if not, I built the little chicken promo, which was pretty fun. So this is supposed to be like a chicken walker, so maybe I can put the chicken in there. We'll see. All right. So this box is 5 years old. So it's kind of like a nice nice wine. There we go. Get it all unfolded. There we go. Standard Microfighter size instruction book. The advertisement in the back is the ghost, and they had the ghost blowing up the prototype. Try to get that out of the light there. There we go. So that's nice. And then in the picture, they've got the Wookiee gunship chasing after this walker. All right. Look, we got the minifigure right out of the gate. So I'm trying to do a little bit more Star Wars over this next few weeks. So I was real excited to do this one on a live stream. I've got, although yesterday I dropped the pick a brick wall. So, but a lot of those, I was trying to get a lot of colors for Tatooine. So got a lot of my tan brick. I'm saving up for the cantina. I hope I can actually buy the cantina. Yep. I'm working on Ninjago. Let's see. No worries, Australian. Oh, sweet. Yeah. I really wish so. I just don't have the budget to get in Ninjago. I definitely at some point would love to get a couple more sets. The minifigures are amazing, and I really think a lot of the bases and different things are pretty solid. All right, so we got. So really, this is almost like a stormtrooper in training. There's a really nice back on that. Right like that. Here's the front. There we go. And there's just one print on the face. That's pretty sweet. Almost looks like it could be like a skeleton almost. And then this helmet is just amazing. There we go. We got the driver rocking. So I do have Ezra, who's got the helmet as well. I should have brought him out. All right. Because I've got the Phantom with Ezra. It's actually a lot different. So I think because he stole one of his helmet from like the training room. So there's his. So that's quite a bit different. The Microfighter one is a lot better. Huh. It's interesting. I like how it's got kind of like the Blacktron triangle on there. A little bit of influence, maybe. Yep. Yeah, would have to send a link over. All right, here we go. We're building the AT-DP, otherwise known as the Chicken Walker. Well, I guess the AT-ST is the Chicken Walker technically. But all right. Yeah, so I did do some non-Star Wars this week. I think I'm trying to remember which ones I posted. I've got some Creator 3-in-1s that I've been doing. I've been so upcoming video. I think I've got the swoop cloud swoop bikes. Those are coming. Those are really good. It's amazing to see the value of those versus the Trouble on Tatooine, because they're still like $30 sets. Feels like from a piece count, you definitely get your bang for your dollar on those sets versus Trouble on Tatooine. But Trouble on Tatooine, just did so much better in the box office, or excuse me, from a popularity standpoint. All right. Yeah, there haven't been as many online streams with Star Wars. I know some folks are still doing 501st speed bills earlier today, so that was funny to watch. Otherwise, most people are still building Winnie the Pooh, Blacksmith, the shuttle. So I think there's kind of a calm before the storm before Star Wars fans start to kick up their builds again. So this one may go by really fast. This one's only like 90 something pieces, and it's not a big build. So I may be able to, maybe the other thing I'll do, I could do a CMF reveal too. Oh, that's right, because this week I dropped the pick a brick wall video. Then I also did the haul video. I literally couldn't stay away from the Lego store, which is really bad. I almost bought. Oh, here's the guy's pistol here. I almost bought the beatbox video beatbox. I think I was debating between the alien and the hip hop guy, the robotic hip hop. I just couldn't pay $20 for it. They're gonna need to give me like double VIP, or need to give me at least 20% off. There's no way I'm paying full price for those beatboxes. So the minifigures are cool, but $20, not doing it. Not gonna happen. So I have a bunch. Let's see. You can kind of see them back here. So I've got my is it Series 21 or 22? I forget. Does it say on there? I think it's Series 21. But I've really loved those CMF. This one, I feel that like the really good thing about the CMF this last series is that let's see, what's the rumor? Yes. Well, they're always rumoring it's coming soon. I wonder if they'll do. I think they're gonna have to, right? It'll probably be end of May, maybe June. I feel like that's always kind of a down period. Let the May the 4th promo kick in, and then they'll maybe do double. There are some sets that have double VIP, but it's all Duplo right now. Like, who the heck is buying Duplo? Sorry for the parents with young kids, but I mean, I actually didn't allow my kids to. Well, they had Duplo, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Let's see, did I already do this wrong? Oh, so this is why you don't skip steps. What's going on, Ryan? Thanks for joining. Thank you. This is my little Lego cave. So I can go live, share my Lego building. And occasionally fantasy sports too. So I figured I'd start. I'm big into fantasy, baseball and football. Football is like the news is so terrible right now. It's bad. This coming week? Are they just gonna drop it out of nowhere? I didn't see it on the calendar. Nice. What would you want, Ryan? You talking about Lego or fantasy football? Okay, I think I'm skipping steps. I gotta stop doing that. All right. This goes up. Yeah, I wonder if they'll offer double VIP on everything. I usually don't buy anything unless there isn't like a promo or something going on. But what I really wanted to do is I want to do get another pick a brick cup. I was dying to get some of those pieces. So, and the CMF was just too enticing. I should be pretty close to getting like at least most of the ones that I want. I don't know if I'll get all of them. We'll see. I don't really care for like the ladybug and I mean they're cute, but I mean it's not something I would normally want. So, all right. This thing keeps the one thing that this keeps doing is oh, it's because I'm going ahead. All right, there we go. Get that done. Now we gotta go. Yes. See, that's what that's the life of of a dad fan of Lego. That's how I got. So I grew up with it, with Lego, and I really stopped mainly because of video games, frankly. And but when I'd go back for holidays and stuff like that, I would build, and then I started building with my nephews, and then um, when Griffin and Riley were old enough, I started buying sets for them, and they'd want me to build with them. And then I stopped in the Lego store and was like, "Holy cow! Look at all this Star Wars." They had all these trilogy sets. Like they had the um, sand speed, the land speeder. Then they had the carbon freezing chamber. They had this bounty hunter battle pack, and I was like, "This is just crazy!" And I just started buying them. So, and then so now I've been building for Yep. That's what I'm gonna start doing that. So yeah, Star Wars, um, Harry Potter, and then architecture. So Ryan, also if if depending on if you've purchased the architecture series, I don't know if you know, but the local library they've got the Eiffel Tower, they've got Chicago, and there's one other one I'm missing. They've got like 3 of the architecture sets that you can actually check out and build. So I made videos and posted them on my channel. All right, I gotta figure this out. But yeah, Star Wars Legos is like it's an addiction, big time. And I've started with the least expensive series to collect. So I'm collecting all of the Microfighters. I've got every single one of them. Except for one of the new ones that just came out, but I'm waiting for a promo to purchase that one. So I'll be getting that one May the 4th. So may the force be with me. But yeah, you could just say that I just never grew up. Just kept building. It's the way to go. And then so Riley, when she gets like big eyes and wants like all these big sets, and then she doesn't build them. So I end up building them, which I don't mind. I enjoy it. The architecture sets aren't bad. They use a lot of small pieces, which is interesting. The Chicago one was interesting because it actually had a green river in it, which was pretty cool. All right, see if I can get this right. There we go. All right, we're gonna start building some legs. So this one you can repeat steps. Yeah. What's nice, Ryan, about this last wave is it's not overly expensive and it's a lot of the classics. So they just came out with let's see, I don't want to break it. Let's see. They just came out with I just broke the wings. Trying to get it out. I just got the X-Wing. Built that. Jeez, falls apart on me. There we go. This one's worth it. Came with a lot of really good figures. So came with R2-D2, obviously. Luke Skywalker, General Dodonna, who's super sweet, and then Princess Leia. But yeah. If you're watching The Mandalorian, there really aren't that many sets out. But yeah. For the Mandalorian, but if you're really into the Mandalorian, make sure to get Trouble on Tatooine. It's a good little starter set. There's a bunch. Huh. Like slippery bricks. So does that mean that the Mos Eisley Cantina could be double VIP points? Oh my god. If the box? Yeah, yeah. This is what I'm building. See if I can get it out of the light here. This one. So this one's retired. The current ones that are out there, they have a Millennium Falcon. They have yeah, I really like this size of the X-Wing. It's really nice. The only thing is that it's really well. I mean, it looks really good from a distance. I mean, I think from a display standpoint, it's fun. It's pretty good and playable for kids. The wings, you can kind of go into attack position pretty easy. So it's pretty good. Pretty good little build. And it's not it doesn't break the bank because the TIE fighter I think is 40, and then the X-wing is 50, and then there's a Imperial shuttle that's 60. So yeah. And if you haven't watched Rebels, this is the show to watch. Rebels was fantastic, and then Clone Wars. So I watched all the Clone Wars. So um, that was fantastic. And then Bad Batch is coming out. Is that coming out in April? It's either April or June. Then Lego Masters is coming in June. I think, yeah, Bad Batch is coming in April, isn't it? I think. Or no, May the 4th. It's coming out May the 4th. Sorry. Lose my mind. So there's a lot of great shows. You've got let's see, yeah, May the 4th, Bad Batch, and then you have Lego Masters June. Book of Boba is coming in this fall, and then in the winter / 2022 be Mandalorian will kick in again. So lots of good stuff. As I build the feet. There we go. Don't blame me for getting addicted and buying too much. That's the one thing about YouTube. What's up? Open Build Repeat. Thanks for joining. What are you building tonight? We are rolling Star Wars AT-DP tonight. And it's flying pretty quick. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to control myself. I need to, although what I'm trying to do is get enough double VIP so that I can get $100 off the cantina. So I'm really hoping it would be nice if some of the May the 4th had double VIP on it. That would be amazing. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do like all sorts of clone building or something like that to celebrate the Bad Batch. I want that so bad. So hopefully they'll make some more. Lego will make more sets from the Bad Batch. They've already announced the shuttle with the entire Bad Batch, so 5 of them. This is kind of weird. Oh, there we go. There we go. So we got the beginnings of the Walker so far. Yeah, Ryan, have you seen the Clone Wars? If not, I mean it takes a while. Each episode goes by fast, but there's like 30 of them per year. um so but if you're gonna, before you watch the Bad Batch, try to watch as much of the Clone Wars as you can on Disney Plus. All right, looks like we're just making the front and I'm done. I'm gonna have to do something else. I'm gonna have to maybe build another microfighter. All right. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm skipping on the shuttle, but the shuttle looked amazing. So congrats on building that. And I have a lot of friends that were building the shuttle. What I liked is that it looked really smooth. Like it was just such a good model. So that's a nice get. I can't get into another series. It's already bad enough buying out the Lego store from Star Wars. All right. Man, there's a ton. So here are all the spare parts. A lot of little spare pieces right there. All right. Nice. You'll have to post it on Instagram. I've been now posting things I build on Instagram has been my thing. Yep. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I mean Bad Batch is the continuation of it, so it's great to get caught up on it. Yeah, get caught. The last 2 seasons are like out of control amazing. I mean, I won't give away the ending, but man, it just it ties it all together. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then if you after you watch season 7 of the Clone Wars, watch Mandalorian season 2. It's like game on. Star Wars is in a really good place right now, my opinion. So, there we go. There is the AT-DP that I missed out on, but thanks to eBay, I think it was eBay. Yeah, it was either eBay or Mercari. Thanks to eBay, we scored it. And supposedly you can really pose this thing. Let's see. Let's see on the box it has them doing the splits almost. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, what do you know? Can actually do the splits. Whoop. That's not bad. That's pretty playable. Let's see. So that's base position right there. Let's see if whoops, the back does fall off here. Wonder if that's how it's supposed to look. Interesting. The one thing they didn't really do much with, they could have put something on the back. It's kind of plain. Huh. Maybe I could modify it. There we go. This is now a mock. Actually, wait. Instead of putting a red one, we've got a leftover. There. That looks a little bit better. Like it was some greebling. But let's see if... Here we go. It's now a chicken walker. I'm going to have to take a picture of this. All right, so for Instagram, take a sip first. For Instagram, here we go. Gotta get a better angle here. Look at that. So you guys all saw it here first. The chicken walker is real. Oh, you know what I should have done? Hold on. Second picture. Here's the AT-DP driver and an egg. Yeah, it's the true chicken walker. Yeah. Yeah, it's Journal of the Scots. I tried to I made the change across all my so I don't really do anything with TikTok, but I have I do have a TikTok account mainly to follow people, and then I've got the Instagram and YouTube. Let's see here. All right, hold on. I gotta fix this now. There we go. Chicken Walker. Oh shoot. I got it on my Instagram here. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, I can follow you back, Supri. Yeah. True Chicken Walker. Rebels Chicken Walker. Here we go. And the Empire is laying some eggs. There we go. Shared. All right. I don't think that was enough. So it's only 10. I'm still feeling good. So we've got the we now have the Empire is laying eggs. We've got the Chicken Walker. Bam. And let's see what else we got. Okay. I think I promised that we could do. So it's series 21. I've got 3 of them right here. I wish I had my other camera up. I would have zoomed in so you guys could see the ones that I have. But right now I have. Ooh, let me bring some of these out. I have the alien guy, Blacktron alien. I've got Castaway. I really like this guy. I think he's probably the most unique. He's one of the best figures. I got Space Police right there. So for anybody who's been doing Lego for a long time, Space Police is amazing. I got the Beekeeper, and we got the Violin Boy, which I know is an acquired taste. What I really like is the torso. It's probably hard to see, but see if it zooms in. See if it backs in. But it's got the Blacktron symbol in the back. So other than getting a nice violin, the hairpiece is nice too. But getting that torso is going to be really nice because I plan on building Blacktron. So as you could tell, I I got the Space Police guy already. I've got the Alien. Those are going to be big for later. I'm going to need those from Mox that I'm going to be building, and I need this torso. So, let's see if I have. Do I need? I don't think I need scissors. We can just see if we can just rip it apart. Yeah. Who needs scissors? All right, here we go. What do we think we got? Drum roll. Drum roll. And it is Cabaret Girl. So this is also, at first I didn't really want the Cabaret Girl, but I feel like for like even Star Wars mocks, she could be good as like kind of like an entertainer in like a Star Wars mock. Pretty versatile because she has kind of like a, you know, a lot almost like very costumey, like makeup type. Let's see if it'll, I don't know if it'll, I need to get a better camera. See if it'll zoom in. But she has a really, it's got kind of a really wild headpiece. There we go. Now she's zooming. There we go. I thought overall this is a really, really fun figure. That's her all built. There we go. Let's see. I think, how does the stand go? I think, what's nice about her and also the Space Police is that they had a lot of gear. So there's a ton of spare parts on this one. So you actually get some pretty valuable parts in both of these. All right, so she's got, oh, shoot, I forgot to put, she's got like a cape, like a dress. Like a shimmery little backing. Goes right there. Boom. There we go. Huh, looks like they've got an extra, they gave a whole extra microphone, which is nice. And then there was an extra tile piece. So there we go. Cabaret Girl with her microphone. She's going up there. Form like a band with the violin boy. All right. And then this will go in my extra bins part. Bin right there. All right. Let's see. Drum roll. And this will go in my extra bins as parts bin as well. The extra from the AT-DP. I'm torn on the Looney Tunes. I mean, I think they're great figures, but I've blown so much money on this, and then May the 4th, and yeah, I know the Looney Tunes are great. I just don't know where I would use them other than display them, and I don't think the kids are into Looney Tunes either. So I don't know. Maybe if the kids demand it, and maybe if they go on sale. I'm not a day one Looney Tunes buyer. All right. And we got another violin boy. Because I want this torso so bad. Thing is just so great. With the Blacktron on it, I can always switch out the head and hair and make like a completely different character. So I feel like I was seeing like a lot of builders are really, really excited about this particular one because of the print. So I'm also excited about it. As I start, probably won't start doing like a lot of big mocks until fall. So right now I'm just kind of organizing, building, getting situated, probably upgrade some of my cameras and different gear so I can kind of like keep getting the setup better, and then do a lot more building, mock building. There we go. Violin boy, part 2. So now I've got a duplicate, but I'm okay. I purposely wanted a duplicate of him. Because of that torso. I think it's one of the most valuable torsos. All right, number 3. Let's see. Here we go. Drum roll. And there we go. Space Police. Let me hide that up. Yep, for sure. Yeah, if you're really into Looney Tunes, I mean, this is like probably buying a case of it. So one reason I wanted to get a duplicate of this Space Police is that if you look at the gear, I could actually take this right here and put it on another character and actually get 4 figures out of the price of 2. So, and I really like this print right here. So that's the front. And then they've got police on the back. Almost have like, it's not as detailed as like a stormtrooper, but it's got like the stormtrooper legs. And there's so many parts in this. This is easily, because you get an extra handcuffs. You get an extra, this is like can be a hilt. You get an extra one of these. So it's a really valuable CMF on this one. But yeah, so I'm kind of prioritizing. I'm kind of going a little crazy on this one. So I'm probably going to hold back. There's a lot of creator sets that I want to get. May the 4th is probably going to blow my budget. If there's double VIP in the Cantina, I may have a hard time passing on that. We'll see. I don't know. I've got to figure out a way to get the cost of the Cantina down because $350 is a lot to spend. So, all right. All right, there's the base character right there. He does look like a riot trooper. It's definitely in full battle armor. That goes there. I think this went like that. Yeah, this is it's pretty intense how many parts there are. All right, so there he is, and he's on the base. Boom. There we go. He's all geared out. And almost more spares than that Microfighter. It's just insane. The different parts. There's 4 pieces. Those are all pretty valuable too. So, bam. That is a ton. I'm generating a lot of trash here. It's pretty wild. All right. Here we go. I'm going to put that away for later. Thanks. Yes, I'm excited to get 2. So now I have a pair of aliens and then a pair of the spare space police. So these are all Blacktron. I may want to get a 3rd alien. I've got 2. So I've got 6 Blacktron from this series. Yeah. So now I've got these guys. Trying to think of where, I think it's buried. I'd pull them out, but I think they're buried. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have my space police out. But I want to dedicate a month to just building space. So I think September, I'm going to build like a calendar, I think. September is like Talk Like a Pirate month. So I'm thinking I'm going to go all in on pirates in September. I'll try to build or try to buy the 3-in-1 pirate set and then build it in September. I'll make September a pirate month, and then so I've got to figure out some months, like do a castle, do a space, maybe make it Blacktron month, maybe do some of my favorite sub themes. I mean, I want to really keep Star Wars going. I'll probably do a lot of Star Wars. It's gonna be nonstop Star Wars building. I'm sure you're gonna see a lot of the streams are gonna be all Star Wars for sure. And then when Bad Batch comes out, oh my gosh, it's gonna be Clone Wars. My plan for May the 4th is it's probably going to be I'll probably buy like one of the 501st. I have to get the Microfighter dual pack, and then so that'll be 50, and then it just depends on what I need. I don't know if I'm gonna get the TIE Fighter or not. That might be the other one I get. It's either TIE Fighter or maybe I get the shuttle. We'll see. Either that or maybe if it's on sale, get Obi-Wan's hut to kind of, I really want to build around the cantina and have like more buildings. So having like another hut would be nice. What else should you add to the back of the camper I made in the small neat kitchen? Whoops. I don't know what I hit there. Not sure. I'd have to see. Is it you could build like a I don't know if it would do like a spare wheel or storage. Storage would be nice. All right. I still feel like building. All right. Thoughts on what I should build? We got 2 options. Well, I think the carrot house is probably too big. I could build the Millennium Microfighter. Let me grab that. Or let's see. Instead of the Millennium Microfighter, maybe I should. All right. Since we're all into Star Wars, here we go. We're going to do the new Millennium Falcon 75295. And I do have the other 2 Millennium Microfighters that have been made. So now this is number 3. Thankfully, one of them, they had Chewbacca in it. Yeah, that's right, Australian. Let's do it. Microfighter action. So Series is 8. I have to say, Series 8 is kind of weak. Probably the weakest of all time. The figures are good. Getting Han Solo, getting Luke Skywalker in like a more proper Hoth gear is good. You can never have enough of the AT-AT drivers. That's nice. But it's really not like none of these are going to be like really strong aftermarket. They'll probably have a really weak aftermarket. I wouldn't go crazy. Probably the only one that would be good is that Luke and then Han Solo, only for the figure, not for the parts or the vehicle itself. I'm really, really interested to see the difference. Yeah. Oh, did it? Yeah. Micro fighters. All right. So we're cracking it open. We're going for 2 microfighters in one night. This is big. This will be good to have built, although I'm not going to review it for probably another, let's see, it'll probably be June or July. I know at some point I'm going to run out of microfighters to review, but the plan is to switch to more of to do mocks, and of course, and just other smaller ships. So I'm going to have to plan in advance. So I've got like 3 or 4 months to kind of plan out what I want to do to keep Microfighter Monday going. But I've been doing Microfighter Monday since like December, I think. It's been going strong. All right, so Han Solo. He's got 2 faces. One where he's smiling and one where he's kind of concerned. He almost looks like a clone right there. It's kind of a clone face. So without the hair, he looks kind of dumb. There we go. Really good leg printing. And the detail in the figure is really good. Let's see if we can get it to autofocus there. There we go. That's a good picture right there. So that's solid. I mean, this is definitely a $5 or $6 worth figure. So if you think about it, a lot of these parts are kind of like, you basically have to look at it, is this a good enough poly bag? And it kind of is, right? So poly bag plus the figure, that's worth $10. Or just wait for May the 4th promo. I probably should have waited for May the 4th to buy this, but I don't know. I couldn't help myself. There's more to get, I felt like. So, can never have enough microfighters. Maybe I should buy the world's largest Millennium Falcon microfighter army. Kind of like Brickzar building the Tipper Truck army. Or not. I do have 3 now. I'll have 3 Millennium Falcons, which is 2 too many. Unless they were really different, but they're not. That's the thing. These things aren't very different. So, all right. Yeah, I know. Flock Door was on. I don't know if he is. He's been collecting with me. I think I may have encouraged him to have this bad habit called buying Lego microfighters. But I think it's the best thing to collect. I think just to collect like all of them, Builder Buds is in. How you doing, Ronnie? I almost finished watching your last basketball card where you had Morant. So I got to finish the video so I can comment. I didn't finish the video before the live stream. But hope you are well and barbecuing, grilling, doing your thing. Is this the first time you've been on my stream? I think. Yeah, absolutely. You got to let me know when you're going to do a stream. I'd be happy to, especially if you get into football cards. And actually, now it's yes, I know. I was actually talking to my wife earlier about the Blackstone grill. She's like, "Why would we want to do that?" And I'm like, "Because you can like easily grill meat on it." You could be a short order cook with that thing. All right, I better watch what I'm doing here. I'm screwing it up. Yeah. Yeah, we had a bunch of folks on today. I built, so recap, chicken walker. The Empire laid an egg on the stream, and then I opened some CMFs earlier. I literally can't stop buying the Series 21 CMFs. I think they're really underrated, especially as I start to get into more mock building. And there's 3 of them that have Blacktron implications, which is my favorite theme outside of Star Wars. So, yeah, it's a good one. But let me know. I did a couple fantasy baseball streams. So it actually was crazy. I was hoping nobody from the actual fantasy baseball draft was watching my live stream, because that would have been bad, because I was like unveiling my strategy live. But if you're opening any baseball cards, or if you're getting into football and stuff like that, definitely be interested in jumping on a stream. So, especially as a big Packers fan, I know we've got Cowboys fans maybe on here if Ryan is still hanging around. Yeah. Yep. Well, it's funny. They always talk about like the AT-AT being a chicken walker. So apparently it's real. Just made that up on the fly. It's crazy how perfectly it fits. Fits right in there. It was meant to be the chicken walker. So, how's the card opening? It seems like you're enjoying it. That's the key, right? As long as you're having fun with it, that's all that matters. Hopefully there's some value there later, but I better watch what I'm doing here. This is like complicated. The Millennium Falcon. But yeah, so far my I forgot, Slippery Bricks. McCutcheon hit a home run today. Thank you. I totally forgot about that. My whole team is like in a funk. I think I'm batting less than 200. Like, it's so bad. And then Marte is on the DL, like literally, hurt his hamstring running to first base or whatever. And then Mays, I forget his name. It's like Kean, like Mays from the Pirates. He literally first game or second game sprained his wrist, but he's coming back. But yeah, I'm having just horrible luck. My pitching is doing really well. But I think across the league, pitching is doing really well this year. Yeah, I know. I cringe every time you talk about buying cards over retail price, or trying to get a deal online, or oh man, that stresses me out hearing that. Because can you imagine you know, buy just let's say every Lego was totally sold out all the time. I don't think I would buy it. I think I'd be like, I'm just done with this. I can't buy it anymore. So that's like really insane. I've got to think at some point the bubble will burst, not on the individual cards, but I don't know. It's so wild that those things cost that much. All right, there we go. The early makings of the cockpit are there. I should probably know this build by now. I mean, I've only built it like 3 times. But no Millennium Falcon is the same, apparently. So Lego needs more of them. You know, I could see the Millennium Falcon making an appearance in the Mandalorian randomly next season, and then they'll have to make a Mandalorian Millennium Falcon. They probably should tell the story of why the Millennium Falcon was on Jakku. You know, that'd be good. And why it was all in shambles. So we all want to know why. Why was the Millennium Falcon just sitting there calling Ray? I wonder what the source material, this one might be a more recent. So this would be a Force Awakens one, I guess. I don't know. I probably should have checked. It doesn't really say. Oh, and my it's got the reddish brown. These are nice to get. I did in the Prick-a-Brick wall has reddish brown in it and sand green. So Ronnie knows that sand green, reddish brown, those are the bricks to get. So if you're I'd be willing to bet this is a good Bricklink set. Don't get you started, but you could Han Solo, I'm sure a lot of people want to buy him for like $4 to $6 at least. Yeah. That's why you got to go Lego promos. Lego promo all the way. Get those bricks, get your Bricklink store rocking. And then when this summer the card market should kind of calm down, at least calm down a little bit. I mean, I don't. Then again, it could heat up. At least the football side of the card market could heat up with the draft, right? And I don't know anything about the card market anymore. As a kid, I would literally go to my high school had open lunch, so I would we wouldn't go to never went to the cafeteria ever. And I think my parents would give me like $3 or $4 to get lunch, and that was enough because you could go to fast food and get what you needed for like $3. Can you imagine that? You could get a full meal for like $3, but a lot of times I would skip lunch. We would get like a like a packet of Nutter Butters or whatever those things are, or like those Star Cakes or whatever, the Ho-Hos. We'd split it so like you can't eat like a whole box of them. You get sick. So like one kid would get drinks, another kid would get the box of Ho-Hos, and we'd spread them out, and we'd all buy baseball and football cards with the rest of our lunch money. Oh, so terrible. So, and now I use my lunch money towards Lego. It hasn't stopped since high school. So habits start early and they never die. So it's now official on the stream. The life, the journal of Scott, and my bad habits started in high school. This is an interesting technique where they use like a swivel piece to create the. I don't think they did that on the other one. I'm gonna have to check. So that's interesting. Hmm. Lego getting sneaky with his techniques. Missing pieces. But thank you so much for jumping on. It's been fun. And Beckett's getting bigger and bigger. It's growing up fast. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's gonna be a good one. It's still, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's so rare though. I mean, I guess as long as you diligently every year, you could go like 5 years of just collecting rookie cards, and then like 15, 20 years you have to hold on to them to get like a Tom Brady or an Aaron Rodgers rookie card or whatever. I mean, who really knew Tom Brady when, was going to be a like more than a surefire Hall of Famer? Um, coming out of Michigan, I'm sure he probably thought he would be. He's dreaming of it. But there's no way. Hmm. All right, that's interesting. I hope I did this right. Doesn't feel right. It doesn't match up right. Well, maybe it's just because it ducks down. Yeah, it was really funny watching your dad chase him around. Yeah, it's my son. He doesn't. It's been hard getting them outside, but he we finally were able to play kickball outside, which was a lot of fun. So finally got him running around. Let's see here. Screwed this up. It's finally, the weather is turning. Finally getting better. We needed it. I was supposed to play tennis finally. I'm gonna start going back to the gym once I'm fully vaccinated. But who knows when all this is gonna happen? Why is this? I feel like I missed some steps. Uh-oh. I did this incorrectly. Building and streaming at the same time is just nuts. Someday I'll need to have guests on so I can take breaks and build. All right. It's been good. Are you been having fun doing the gaming streams? I'll probably have a setup myself, maybe for fall. There's no way I'm gonna have time this summer. I don't even know how much building I'll be able to do during the summer because I'll probably be back training again for running and playing tennis and doing all that stuff. So I'll probably create like a rigid stream time and then dedicate like one night a week to building. But with the summer, you have to take advantage of the outdoors. Plus, we'll be taking vacation finally. So going to Florida at some point soon. Um, that's one other good thing about the microfighters is you get the Millennium Falcon, you get that printed piece. It's probably one of the more valuable pieces in the set. Here we go so far. So I corrected it. I had screwed it up. So it's the early makings of the Millennium Falcon. This is with that. So see how they did that? They created like a, so it kind of swings over. Makes kind of a nice curve. Yeah, I feel you. Huh. Well, maybe it's something where, yeah, I see what you see what they're saying. Well, this is kind of a negative. It fell right apart here. I didn't even barely touch it. Yeah, maybe it's just one of those things where you have to, I mean, I don't know if does it matter on Twitch? Do they care if you swear and do different things, or they just don't want it recorded? So it's kind of like how you've got your LinkedIn and I'm totally shielded from this on LinkedIn, right? This is like, that's professional. And you've got Facebook, that's like family and friends. I don't even really post this on Facebook at all. But like Instagram and all that kind of stuff has become, my little build and kind of throw my hobby out there. But I could see how some people are like, nah, I kind of want my privacy. And these are like war games where you're like killing people. So I mean, maybe it's just one of those things where you just, when you have time or when there's people that you can, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just you. I don't know if you team up with random people. That's probably bad too. Like, hey, I'm recording this. Yeah, yeah, you can't. Oh, that's a bummer though, because they were fun to watch. It's crazy as it sounds. I couldn't help it. It was like you clicked on it and you're like, what's funny is that after watching your vlog, then you watch that and you have a lot of the same like oh yeah, all that kind of stuff, and it's just you just I don't know, you just like, it's fun. So they were fun to watch while they lasted. But it's not like we're gonna make $1 million doing this stuff, so it's like, okay. Maybe you could um just record them and then like keep them private. I don't know. There's not much you can do. If somebody doesn't want to be recorded, it's kind of like you have to respect it. So that's a bummer. So now you're just gonna have to be back to Builder Buds. Could do, maybe you just need less violent games. So don't record the ones with the boys. Maybe at some point you can record with like sport, like I don't know if there's a market for like sports ones, or playing with I don't know if like there's game like any Godzilla or dinosaur games, or like Jurassic Park, you could do that with Beckett or something like along those lines. That'd be kind of fun to record those moments gaming together. Might be something you could do instead. But it's at least that you've got the rig. Um, so when you're not with somebody who doesn't want to stream, you can just ask them like, "Hey, you good with me streaming? If not, no big deal." All right, can't find a part here. Come on. Missing a piece. Where's the piece? They always show up after the fact. I don't think I dropped it on the ground. Oh, whoops. I was thinking the wrong piece. There we go. Yeah. Yep. It's good that Bricklink has been, I mean, actually with Lego Masters, I think there's going to be a lot more people mocking, right? So Bricklink, I think is a good time. Like maybe get some, make sure your store is good before June. That's for sure. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it's hard to be patient. So that's why with the gaming piece, it would be fun. I'm trying to find something that the kids want to do together as well, because they were all interested in building, and then they were like, "No, we don't want to build with you anymore, Dad." It's like, oh, okay. So, yep. But I wonder at some point, like it sounds like so Clark for Brickitect, like 100%, he like grew up on the camera, so he really wants to be on the camera. So I feel like it's like a good balance of Greg doing his own thing and then Clark doing it. So um it's interesting. And his channel is going through a lot right now. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm glad that he kept missing pieces. I'm planning on starting a more of a like video cast similar to what Greg's doing at some point. I've got some ideas on what I want to do, so it'll probably launch maybe in May or June. But what I'm thinking is, because Greg always records, I feel like it's hard to have the motivation consistently every week to do like videos. I have to batch record them. So like maybe one night during the week, and then maybe on either Friday night or Saturday night. But there are times where on like a Friday night or Saturday, I'm just so exhausted from work that I'm like, I just can't do this. I just want a video game or go watch a movie. So it's so hard. You really can't do both. Yeah. So be ready. Get those odd pieces. I wonder if the Millennium Falcon would be a good bricklink. I don't know, maybe not. It's hard to say. This Microfighter series is terrible. That's where like those Amelia Earharts in the Carrot House in the Chick Egg promo, that triple dip was amazing. So you can get almost $40 or $50 in sets, just retail, for free for just buying $100, and then you get all the VIP points. That's about 5% off. So that's not a bad deal. Um, and there's a lot of really good sets. Like those creator sets are amazing right now. Videos, that one I'd be very wary of buying for Bricklink. I think like watch Walmart. There's going to be, I'm hearing of rumblings of like Walmart that may like put those things on like 50, 60% off to get rid of those because they're not selling. The Lego store was just full of them. They had like a whole shelf and they weren't selling. I actually picked it up and then put it right back and got the CMFs instead because I'm just like so into the Blacktron guys. It's really a solid CMF. I think these are going to have a solid resale value to a lot of the old time builders. I don't know. It's hard to say. You may not get the mainstream market on it. So, all right, I'm going to concentrate here. Let's see. But yeah, Lego Masters. I think Lego Masters is one of the most important. They should be investing in that show big time. Big time. Because I believe at some point the inflated demand for Lego could subside at some point. So for them to keep it up, they really need to turn Lego into keep it becoming like a collector, and also the mock building. Like once you're in a mock building, a lot of them buy sets and also brick. So you get the kids, the families building together, and then when you become an adult, you kind of do the brick building and make it more of an art form. And that's some serious money from the AFOL community. But the crazy part is that Lego does seem to cater to kids way too much, in my opinion. I mean, they kind of have to, but I don't know. The fact that they purchased Bricklink knows that there's potential there to kind of for them to miss out by not capturing adults like us. All right. It's kind of a weird. It's kind of a weird part right there. They put like right. Where am I pointing? Like right there. It's a really weird setup. I don't know. I don't know if that looks right. I don't remember that being there last time either. You'd appreciate this. I completed series 2 of the printed tiles. So for my on my let's see, my haul video, I picked up on sale the dots, so I had to separate. Well, I haven't separated those out. So I got these. You probably love these. I proved, so if you could get the same colors on Pick a Brick Wall, it's actually more expensive, even $1 a bag for these than Pick a Brick Wall is. Because it takes like, I think it takes like 15 or 16 packets to fill a cup, a $9 cup. So I don't know if dots can survive. They're expensive. But it feels like they're kind of getting away with murder with the printed tiles. I think they've kind of caught on to something that really the key to the value, which is where video, let's be honest, this is like ridiculously priced, except there's a lot of really cool printed tiles, which has got the mock builder sucked in. But there's no way the kids care about those printed tiles. I don't know. They just care about the figures and trying to make the app work. There we go. It's starting to come together. Yeah. Yeah, and I got that jewelry box for $5. So that was pretty insane. So thanks for posting your video back when you got that Michaels deal. I wish I would have gotten on it sooner. I probably would have cleaned them out. It's insane to me that those jewelry stands and boxes only have like 230 pieces for $20, and the pieces are just like these little tiles. Like Lego's killing it with those things. I'd be willing to bet that their cost to Michaels was $5, and I bet Michaels is paying $1 per pack. I'd be willing to bet. I don't know. They must have scored a big deal. Like, why would Michaels sell those for $1? Why not $1.25 or $1.50? Seems like they put them at cost just to get rid of them. I went back and they didn't have the sale, but I was hearing that I think it's at random stores. So there's other stores that might have that Michaels dot sales again. But I mean that's pretty insane. But in those tile pieces are definitely worth it. You should be able to charge a little bit more for those things on Bricklink. For series 1, I'm just missing the dog bone. So I think I got, yeah, it was like 5 packs of them, and I missed the one dog bone, which is crazy. All right, there we go. All right, needed that. I was talking a lot. Someday I will have guests because nonstop talking takes a toll. All right, so now we've got the top here. This part I think is where they've kind of gone different. They added these. Well, I think the old one had these dots too. I should have brought out the old Millennium Falcon for the viewers so you could see a comparison, but there will be multiple reviews coming. I think I've got, let's see, I'm trying to remember if I've done 2 Millennium Falcons already in my reviews. I don't think so. I think there's one coming up in the next series. I think it's the Chewbacca one. Let's see. All right, so we got that. All right, so that's the one difference between newer microfighters and older microfighters is that they do a little bit more with the bottoms. Oh, no worries. Welcome back. All good. I'm getting closer and closer, slowly finishing the Millennium Falcon. There we go. Got the bottom. Now we have to, let's see, drop some wedges on this. My wedge collection is getting pretty big. Can never have enough wedges. Okay. Clear one for the pilot seat. There we go. Lots of little parts on this one. So this one had 101, which is about average. A lot of them are in the upper 90s, but a couple sets are over 100 on parts. So that's not a terrible part count. A lot of these are small, but you do get the one printed piece, which is nice. These big circulars in the wing pieces are always good to get, so that might part out okay. It'd be interesting to see what Bricklink had as like a part out value on this. Oh, the Lego store had a bunch of these too, so I picked up a ton of those. These are always good to get. Hmm. All right, I think we are in the home stretch. We just got to build the top gun, but here's where we are so far. It's kind of a weird gap in there. I mean, it kind of works a little bit, but then from the back. So the biggest change from the new Millennium Falcon has been these stud shooters, which makes sense. The original one wasn't very playable, but at the same time, it looked a little bit better. But these look all right. Nothing too special. All right. Yeah, tonight the Cubs got smoked. I'll have to, but the person I was playing against in fantasy so one of the leagues is head to head and not rotisserie, but I was playing head to head and he had like a ridiculous all of his pitchers were pitching shutouts, like shutout after shutout after shutout. And then yesterday he had Musgrove, the guy who threw a no-hitter. I'm like, are you serious? His ERA is like 1.5 for the entire week for like 10 starts. I'm like, that is just unheard of. Yeah, this is my part out bucket. It's pretty small right now. This is my I need to put it away thing. I do need to get rid of I need to make a video for later on. This is the Harry Potter series. I don't know anything about it, so I have to research it before I post the video on it. I'm probably going to just butcher it. Maybe I'll just do a funny comedic version of a Harry Potter review where I don't know anything about it. It's probably pretty bad. Just butcher all their names. Like I did do one Harry Potter. Let's see. Yeah, I've only done one Harry Potter review, and I think I may have called him Hedwig when it's Hedwig. I don't know it. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Australian. Star Wars is like, I mean, I love the material. I haven't seen any of the Harry Potter movies, but my family is super into Harry Potter, so you know, supporting them. What's nice, the good thing is that they get excited about sets. Yeah, Hedwig. um, the great part is that they get all excited about these sets and then they don't want to build them. So it's like, I'm in. They like start it and then they won't finish. And then what's nice is I'm going to claim it for parts. And the parts in Harry Potter are just like insane. I have a feeling that they're going to make really good Cantina mock material, but they'll probably get really mad at me for stealing their stuff. This is a really cool technique that so they took like a single tile plate with a stud, and then they put one of these on there so that you could stick it in. That's interesting. I don't think that was on the other to kind of create that effect. That was pretty neat. All right. But yeah, the Harry Potter, like in terms of sand green, in terms of tan pieces, it will be. There we go. Radar dish enabled. It will be fun stealing. That's a I don't think, is this all from the Millennium Falcon? Jeez. I feel like maybe I missed a spot, but I didn't. All right, let's get Han Solo in there. Oh, once you're in, Australian. Once you're in, you don't go back. Yeah. Depends. You know, I recommend just if you're a fan of Star Wars, get it. Otherwise, my opinion right now, the best sets on the market are the Creator series. Like you just bought the Barracuda Bay, fantastic. You know, maybe the Blacksmith, this be another one, or the pirate ships, the one with the Safari House, the Lion, Deep Sea Creatures. I think I'm not sure if I think next week I'll have a video on the deep sea creatures. Check that one out. I did all 3 builds. I think I screwed up in terms of video. I think I could have made the video a little bit better, but I'm gonna post it. All right, there we go. Han Solo with upgraded hair. There he is, rocking. This kind of looks kind of ugly right here. I don't know why they did that. I feel like they could have done something. I don't. Is this even really that? It kind of looks like the Millennium Falcon. I don't know. Like, why did they do this? You know, I don't know what they're doing with this. I'm gonna have to do a review at some point, but I think they just changed the dot color. I don't know. This is definitely, they use some different techniques. So now you can like remove the thrust. I don't know. I think the bottom is the same. There's a lot of spare parts. Here we go. There's all the spares. So that's kind of crazy. Into the spare part bin. I think I might actually keep these out because these are this one, tile. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these out. Man, there we go. We did some building tonight, guys. AT-DP, the Millennium Falcon, the Han Solo hair upgrade. Other than that, I don't even know what was upgraded. And then some CMFs. That's insane. So it feels like it's been a little while, but it's been not too bad. So an hour and 40, couple sets. That's not bad. That is awesome. I'll probably wrap the stream up soon. Yep, for sure. Yeah, I mean, part of it is just try to work with wait for promos. I know the promo is supposed to be the Tatooine homestead, which most people are kind of complaining about. Everybody wants figures, but I'm actually okay with it. Mainly for I mean, it's not like super exciting or anything, but it's going to be tan bricks, and I want more tan brick. And usually they create like a nice snot style plate, so they usually go sideways, and then so there'll probably be some really good bricks out of it. Yeah, no worries. Thanks, Builder Buds, or Ronnie. It was fun. I think in terms of the promo, usually for Star Wars, it's usually you have to spend at least 75. I mean, it could be 80 or it could be 100. I don't know, but my guess is that they'll probably go 75 because they'll want you to buy like the Microfighter dual pack and the shuttle, or they'll want you to buy like Trouble on Tatooine plus like the X-wing, or they've got it worked out. The math is always in their favor by about $5 or $10 every single time. But yeah, thanks, Ronnie. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good one tonight. I think we broke new ground with the chicken walker. So it was fun. So I'll close up shop. So thank you so much to Slippery Bricks that was here earlier, Australian. Builder Buds is in the house. My friend Ryan was here. I don't think he is anymore. Ryan Toes, not sure. But thanks everybody for joining. It was a blast, and tune in to Microfighter Monday for sure. Of course, it'll be the AT-DP, which you guys participated in. So, and maybe the Chicken Walker will have to make an appearance. Actually, that'll make for a fun video. That the Microfighter Monday will be a modified edition this week, so only you guys know, or those who watch the replay will know. Otherwise, I've got the swoop bikes coming. I think, do I still have them up? So these guys, I did a review on the on Woody Harrelson himself in the Weasel, and oh shoot, where'd the figure go? One of my favorite figures is so in Ferris Nest is just a crazy amazing figure. I mean, this helmet is so cool, and just her character is just, I mean, we need more in Ferris Nest somewhere. I don't know where, but need it somewhere because she's pretty amazing. She's really key to the whole rebellion, because when she took the fuel, I forget the name of it off the top of my head, the fuel that fuels everything. That's what fueled the entire fleet as we kind of progressed towards the a new hope and the rebels and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. These vehicles are they're oversized, but they're super cool. But so this girl who played, I forget her name, but she plays in Fierce Nest. So if you guys are watching the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, she is she's one of the bad guys. She's I don't really know much about the behind it, but she's in that TV series. It was really cool to see her in there. So she was in Solo, and now she's crossed over into Marvel, which is pretty awesome. So I didn't even see her in the series before I did this review, so otherwise I would have said something. I probably should have researched her name and everything. But so that video is coming. Trying to think of what else I got coming out. Oh, Deep Sea Creatures is coming, and I've got a few other Star Wars videos that'll be hitting the YouTube airwaves soon. So thanks everybody. Have a good Sunday. Hope everybody enjoys, relax, and we will catch you all on the next stream. Bye for now.